Taking a look at the trading week beginning October 20th, as of Friday last week, the government shutdown hit its 17th day. So far, no formal negotiation sessions are planned between any party leaders as the Senate adjourned Thursday and will not reconvene until Monday afternoon. That ensures the shutdown will likely reach at least a 20th day, if not more, and that could be part of what's been weighing on equities as we saw a little bit of a sell-off toward the end of the week. But we'll have to see how that plays out as we go into next week. Options expiration, which took place on Friday, tend to rattle markets as well as lead to some unusual moves. We also saw a gold and silver sell-off, so we'll watch that next week. US CPI, which was delayed from the previous week, will be released this coming week as the data had already been compiled before the government shutdown, and now some furloughed employees have been recalled to complete the data and release it. Headline and core month-over-month CPI are expected to be up 0.3%, which would be flat on the core and slightly higher on the headline number versus the previous month's data. Now, looking ahead to upcoming earnings and economic data, the earnings season is finally kicking into overdrive. Next week, we have 251 companies with market caps over $1 billion reporting, and one of them, Tesla, has a market cap of over $1 trillion. Some of the critical reports, and there's a lot of them, will come from obviously Tesla, but also Intel, Texas Instruments, SAP, Netflix, IBM, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, AT&T, T-Mobile, GE Vernova, Intuitive Surgical, Boston Scientific, Philip Morris, General Dynamics, Northrop Grumman, O'Reilly Automotive, and Newmont Mining. There's plenty more besides those. Data next week, a rate decision from the People's Bank of China, Chinese GDP and Chinese industrial production data. Monday, German PPI. Tuesday, Canadian CPI. We also get a speech from Fed Governor Christopher Waller. Wednesday, we get UK CPI, US crude inventories, and a 20-year bond auction in the US. Thursday, we get Canadian retail sales and Japanese CPI. Friday, we get UK retail sales, and then these will be important. We get German, EU, UK, and US manufacturing PMI data, and September's US CPI data, which, as I said, was delayed from last week. We'll also get October Michigan consumer sentiment and consumer inflation expectations.